If you have been following chess news, it's pretty hard to miss that Hans Niemann had filed $100 million lawsuit against Carlsen, Play Magnus Group, Chess.com, Daniel Rensch, and Hikaru Nakamura. So this was in 20th of October, and now the latest update in the lawsuit is that the court, the Missouri court, has basically shown a technical or procedural flaw in the lawsuit and have asked Neiman to refile the complaint within 7 days. So this was a lawsuit, the 44-page lawsuit, and it's for $100 million, if you see here, on different cause of actions. Now, this is the latest order from the district court, the Missouri Eastern District Court. And let me show you this 3-page order and explain what is actually the meaning of all this. So, as you see, this matter is before the court on review of the file. Courts have an independent obligation to determine whether subject matter jurisdiction exists. So, the problem that the courts have here is the matter of jurisdiction. So, Hans Niemann is a resident of US, but the different people in the complaint, in the lawsuit, are of different countries. Now, which is why federal courts are courts of limited jurisdiction. The requirement that jurisdiction be established as a threshold matter springs from the nature and limits of the judicial power of the United States. Now, coming to the complaint, plaintiff Hans Niemann asserts that jurisdiction in federal court is proper under 28 USC because his claim arise out of federal law, the Sherman Act. In addition, Niemann contends his court that this court has jurisdiction under 28 USC because there is complete diversity of citizenship between plaintiff and defendants. So in the lawsuit, Niemann had contended that under 28 USC, complete diversity of citizenship. That is a part of the lawsuit where Niemann mentioned that because there is complete diversity of citizenship, this is the jurisdiction, this is the act that the court should take. 28 USC, which is complete diversity of citizenship between plaintiff and defendants. Now, coming to the problem, when jurisdiction is based on diversity of citizenship, the pleadings must set forth with specificity the citizenship of the parties. So, when you file a lawsuit under 28 USC, where there is complete diversity of citizenship, you have to specify the citizenship of the parties. Complete diversity of citizenship between plaintiffs and defendants is required. To establish complete diversity of citizenship, the pleadings must include factual allegations of each party's state of citizenship. Now, the main problem here is a complaint resting on residency will not establish citizenship for diversity jurisdiction. So, in the complaint, in the lawsuit, Niemann had mentioned everyone's residency, that he is from Connecticut, he resides in Connecticut. Daniel Rensch is from another place, and Carlson is in Norway, he resides in Norway. So that is residency. That does not establish citizenship. Citizenship requires permanence. Residency is a more fluid concept. Unlike citizenship, residency does not require an intent to make a place home. So that is the fact of the matter. That in the lawsuit, they did not specify the citizenship of each of the defendants and also of the plaintiff. But it is required to specify the citizenship, not just the residency. Here, the complaint alleges that this court has jurisdiction over this action pursuant to 28 USC, as none of the defendants reside in Niemann's home state of Connecticut. Likewise, Niemann alleges that he is a Connecticut resident. Defendant Magnus resides in Norway. Defendant Chess.com's members reside in Utah and California. Defendant Daniel Rensch resides in Utah. And defendant Hikaru Nakamura resides in Florida. So all this is residence. It's mentioned that they reside here, and so. But Niemann's complaint is procedurally defective because it does not contain sufficient allegations of jurisdictional facts to establish the existence of diversity in jurisdiction. Niemann is granted 7 days to file an amended complaint that alleges facts showing complete diversity of citizenship between the parties, particularly the citizenship of the parties. So the problem here is the citizenship, which was not mentioned in the lawsuit. And for the procedure to carry on under USC 1332, 28 USC 1332. Citizenship of the parties have to be established. Only then the court can proceed. So Niemann has 7 days. Niemann and his legal team has 7 days to file the complaint, to amend the complaint and file it in the same court. Then that is by November 23rd. So this goes on to show that there is some inexperience or maybe carelessness from Niemann's counsel. One small matter in the whole complaint or the order from the court is there's a spelling mistake here. That too at a very important point, Niemann. So that must have been a bit careless from whoever typed it or wrote it. And just a small thing to observe here. But yeah, it shows that they were not thorough. The legal team of Hans Niemann was not thorough when they filed the complaint. They were in a hurry, maybe. So it's pretty embarrassing for the whole team and for Niemann as well. So let's see if he files the complaint again and mentions the citizenship of all the parties involved. He's got a few days to do it. Otherwise, what will happen? Let me show you that as well. The court may insist that jurisdictional facts be established or the case be dismissed. So, will Niemann just take the easy way out? Will he resign? Probably not. He will file a new complaint or a change complaint. Let's see. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like the video and please subscribe to my channel for more such content.